the making of this, right? What was that like for you sitting in a chair, lights, camera, action, everything's pointed at you? And, I think we were several hours on end, grilling you, if you will, asking, just talking through everything from childhood through, the thick of it, knowing what this is going to turn into. What was that? What was that experience like?
Um, the part that was difficult more than anything, I think, was as we are going through it and being honest, and you start at the beginning and you really start to break things down. And you sort of kind of remind yourself or figure out, I think a big thing was I said, I don't know how I got here. I'm starting to go, oh, I remember how I got here.
Yeah.
These are some things some roadblocks. And as we were going through it, one thing all those hours did was it started to take white out off my life. I didn't realize the word trauma, I hear that word and I kind of shuffle off of it. And when I hear people have trauma, this or that, and I started to really go, man, I don't think I would have been able to get as far as I did if I didn't just take all my trauma in my life and stuff it down, keep stuffing it. So as we're going through it, there's parts that I had forgotten about for a long time because I needed to, I thought, to survive. And that's what I started to realize as we were going through. I'm like, man, I got rid of this stuff. I whited it out to forget about it and to never live it again, to stuff it down. As we're going through it, what it did was it started releasing some stuff inside me. I was upset. I think there's parts when we were going through those hours, I'd tear up and just rethinking, reliving, things that might have happened to me, but also my own mistakes and just thinking about maybe who I was at one point and not enjoying that. So that was the oddest part, was just that whiteout getting taken off of life and going back through parts. And I was, whoa, that was difficult. That was tough. And the only way I dealt with it was to stuff it down and just forget about it and move forward. And so going through all that, it really made me work through even more stuff that I had already worked through. I even thinking about it now, just how much, realizing how much people are able to categorize something to get rid of it, or compartmentalize something. I think that's sometimes we have something in our life that keeps carrying us far enough. Like my wrestling was carrying me, so I was compartmentalizing all these issues into a category that was non-existent. And I used to say it to people like your wrestling gets better, your life gets better when you're able to take care of all of this stuff in an equal balance. And that's what it started reminding me of. Like, man, this stuff was all compartmentalized. Where's the balance? So that was the most interesting part of going through it, I think.